Good morning, class 11. Girls, continuing with bills of exchange, our lesson 18, chapter 18, we are discussing bills of exchange, which is going on. We have discussed almost all type of transactions, children. The accounting treatment in the books of the drawer and the drawee, in most of the cases, most of the events, how the bills of exchange can be treated. We have discussed the accounting treatment. Now reaching to one more type of accounting treatment in bills of exchange, we proceed now. This is a case when the bill of exchange is endorsed. Yes, we have discussed this before. Endorsement means transfer. If X writes the bill has gone from X to Y and Y endorses the bill to Z. And then it gets dishonored. That means a bill is endorsed more than once and then it gets dishonored. Let us now proceed with the accounting treatment. Please come to your textbooks. See here, when the bill endorsed to the third party is dishonored. The bill is endorsed to the third party, X to Z, and then it gets dishonored. Now what is the accounting treatment? Not difficult at all. Here, in the books of X. Now this is the case when X has been, it is assumed that X is the drawer of the bill, Y is the drawee and Z is the endorsee. X is writing the bill for Y. Y has to pay and then the bill is endorsed from X to Z and then this bill gets dishonored. Now what is the entry we had discussed? I am not discussing the case of endorsement. I am discussing the case when the bill has been endorsed. Alright. We have made the accounting treatment. But the endorsed bill gets dishonored. Remember yesterday I told you, I discussed the accounting treatment of endorsement of dishonor in all the cases. Just wait, I'll show you. When the bill is dishonored, here I showed you. When the bill is endorsed, whenever, see something in general in dishonor, you can say, whenever, these are the accounting treatments of dishonor. Whenever the bill is dishonored, in the books of the drawer, who is debited in all the cases, whether the bill is retained or the bill is discounted or the bill is endorsed, in all the cases you will see the account to be debited is the drawee's account. Drawee Y is debited in all the cases. And what is credited? The retainee of the bill, who has the bill, will be credited. The BR is with the drawer here, so BR will be credited. BR is with the bank here, bank will be credited. BR is with Z here, Z will be credited. These are the cases when the bill is endorsed and it is dishonored. This is what we are doing today. When the bill is endorsed and it is dishonored. Debit किसको करना है? Debit तो drawee को ही करना है. Dishonor means debit तो drawee ही होगा. And credit कौन होगा? Credit will be जिसके पास bill है. In case drawer has the bill तो BR कर दो. Drawer की book में drawer तो करेंगे नहीं ना कभी, तो BR कर दो. If bank has the bill, bank को कर दो. If Z has the bill, Z को कर दो. बस. So now let us proceed with the accounting treatment. Here you can see Y to Z. Y के books में तो एक ही entry है. It is always the same. Bills payable, noting charges to X. Whether the bill is with the bank or the endorsed or with Z or with the drawer, anywhere. The entry of dishonor in the books of drawee is always the same. Bills payable, noting charges to X. An entry in the books of endorsee will be X. यहाँ Y to Z था, यहाँ X to BR. इसको बिल किसने दिया है? X ने. So इसकी बुक में X होगा. इसके लिए Y, whether Y is dishonoring the bill, Y is not making the payment, that is not important. X, इसको बिल किसने दिया है? X. We are debiting here Y क्योंकि Y को बिल किसने दिया है? Y, X को बिल किसने दिया है? Y को. So we debit Y. Z को बिल किसने दिया है? X ने. So we debit X. To BR, he is a retainee. To cash, this is the amount of noting charges. So X to BR to cash for the noting charges. This is the case when the bill is endorsed from X to Z and then it gets dishonored. Let us proceed with this illustration. Y. Now let us, I'll just keep the phone here. See here, we'll read the question. And this is illustration 21. X purchased goods for rupees 60,000 plus CGST and SGST at 9% each on 1st June 2018 from X. Y purchases from X. So X is the drawer and Y is the drawee. Goods are purchased for 60,000. CGST, SGST 9% have been given to us. And the same date accepted a bills payable after 3 months. The due date is after 3 months. 3 days later, X endorsed the bill to Z. X is endorsing the bill in favor of Z. On maturity, the bill was dishonored for non-payment and Z had to pay 200 as noting charges. 3 days after the dishonor of the bill, X made full payment to Z. 15 days after the dishonor of the bill, Y paid 20,000 to X and requested him to draw a second bill for the balance rupees 900 for the amount of interest payable after 2 months. That is payable after 2 months. X 2 months of the renewal. This is bill getting renewed. X accepted the proposal and drew the bill on Y, which was accepted by Y and was duly met on maturity. Now let us take entry by entry. One by one we'll take the case. I'll just keep the book far here. I'll keep the book here so that I can read the question simultaneously. Books entries in the books of X, Y and Z we have to do simultaneously. We'll keep posting the entries in simultaneously. First entry is on 1st of June. 1st of June. For in the books of X it is Y who is selling. Y purchased the goods. So Y to sales. Y to sales. This is for rupees. Sales is for 60,000. To output CGST, that is 9%, 5,400 for this, and to output SGST, 5,400 for this. So total amount becomes 70,800. That is in the books of X. In the books of Y, what will be the entry? Purchases, same thing. I'll just draw a line here so that it is easy for you to understand. Z is only one. I'll just in the books of Y it is purchases to X. नहीं, input CGST तो भूल गए. Input CGST, input SGST to X. 60,000, 5,400, 5,400 and 70,800. Z is not affected at that time. Then comes next is 1st of June. When they say that Y retired his acceptance, the bill is accepted. BR to Y. For rupees 70,800. The bill is accepted. And in the books of Y, what will be the entry? X to bills payable. Rupees 70,800. Okay, this is 1st of June. Now, next is on 3 days later, they say. That means 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. 4th of June, what is happening? The bill is endorsed. X is endorsing the bill to Z. Z to BR. Y is not affected for the endorsement. And at that date, Z is receiving the bill. So, BR to X. Three months later, The bill is, this is endorsed. To Z. Y to Z. Rupees 71,000. एंड इसकी बुक में क्या होगा? Bills payable, it is dishonor. Bills payable, noting charges, it is Y to Z. The bill is endorsed on 4th of September. The bill is dishonored. So bills payable, noting charges to X. Amount you keep on writing. And at that time, in the books of Z, what is the entry? X to BR to bank. 7th, then 3 days later, 7th of September, makes the payment. Bank to Y, 20,000. First he makes the payment, Z to bank. Z to bank. And no entry here, and this will be bank to X. And then when he makes the payment, bank to Y for rupees 20,000, he pays it immediately 20,000. और इसके बुक में X to bank, X to bank for rupees 20,000. Y to, then he pays the interest at rupees 900. He does not pay, he commits to pay. And इसके बुक में interest to X, rupees 900. Then on the same date, BR to Y for the total rest of the amount. 20,000 he has paid in cash, and he had requested him to write another bill for the remaining. 71,000 was the total bill. 20,000 is paid in cash. 900 other is the interest on the renewed bill, and that means the remaining amount becomes 51,900. इसकी बुक में X to bills payable for rupees 51,900. 22nd last date, due date of the new bill. The bill is respected. It is paid. Bank to BR, and the bill is paid for this amount. And bills payable to bank, and this bill is also paid. So this is the case when the bill is endorsed from X to Z, and then it gets dishonored. Then this bill gets dishonored. We make the entry of dishonor. In the same way, the entry of dishonor in the books of drawee is always the same. Entry in the books of drawer and entry in the books of the payee, the person who has the bill, retainee of the bill. Now the next thing that we can at this when the bill is endorsed and it is dishonored, Y to Z, it has been endorsed and it is dishonored. Y to Z, a new bill. At that time he pays 20,000. Z to bank, he pays. This person is paying this amount. 71,000 is paid to this person, Z. And then Y pays new amount. Y pays some amount, 20,000, fraction of the amount he pays, and for the remaining amount he gets a bill written with the interest added on to the bill. The case is clear and simple, right? Now girls, with this we proceed to now the questions. The cases of bills of exchange all are done almost. Next is when the bill is endorsed more than one and it is dishonored. Let us take the next video now.